You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Accio! Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Arresto Momentum! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Arresto Momentum!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Confringo! Defendo! Confringo!
At least now we know we're not alone here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Defendo! Confringo! Arresto Momentum!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep there.
Accio!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Confringo! Arresto Momentum! Revelio. Accio. Balso. Accio.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Wingardium Leviosa.
There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Accio.
That's a
Wingardium
lot of
Leviosa.
bone rattle.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look,
Accio.
bones
Wingardium
on either
Leviosa.
side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Repulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperius Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. we go. Something troubling ahead.
Imperium.
Crucium. That spell got my attention.
Confringo. Defender. Repulsor. Confringo. Imperium. Confringo. Repulsor. Leviosa. Zendata. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Leviosa. Stupefy. Confringo. Leviosa. Defender. Defender. Potato. Stupefy. Leviosa. Depulso. Defender. Stupefy. Imperium. Defender. Confringo.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Depulso. Confringo. Depulso. Accio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a
Accio.
cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Wingardium Leviosa.
This looks different than what we
Accio.
faced before. Now we're also dealing with room. That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. 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 Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Imperium. Confringo. Center. Defender. Confringo. Proteus. Accio. Defender. Confringo. Imperio. Confringo. Accio. Defender. Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Confringo.
For a moment there, I thought that would never end.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on, don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Revelio.
Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing, it was you!
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment to change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word. Revelio.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. Just doesn't understand. And I did want to worry him all over again.
Revelio. Accio.
Repulsor.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Also, I need to find a safe way. Accio. Lumos. Confringo. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. Protego! Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety Bone Bridge complete. Accio. Revelio.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Revelio.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
Let's hurry.
Me down!
Superior.
How childish!
Crucial. That spell got my attention.
Give up those both. Let's get this. You won't get away with that.
Crucial.
Imperial.
You'll not win here.
Sebastian, be careful! Mine!
That was it. We'll make them retreat.
Imperial.
Uncle!
Got it.
They're closing in!
You'll not win here.
Sebastian, be careful! Mine!
We've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat.
And finger! Give it me
Sebastian! Oh, stop provoking them! Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Revelio.
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless.
Revelio.
Brave?
How nice of you to stop by.
Someone? You.
Who's there?
Protego.
I can't win. Won't get away with that. You'll pay for that.
Bingo.
How is this happening?
Confringo. Protego.
I'll get you.
Revelio. Defendo. Revelio.
Do with a nice mushroom stew about now.
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
Revelio. Protego. Revelio.
I should investigate. a Merlin trial when I see one.
You haven't had much of a stew like what my mother used to make. Oh, like heads of Why, it's a grapple and you are.
Oh, there's a hole in my pocket.
Any who oppose Ranrock will be eliminated.
Such arrogance.
Wonder how long I'm supposed to do this for.
Descendo! Confringo!
Oh, this'll be a lark.
Crucible!
You can't stop us. Deadly mistake, this. Where did they go?
This looks like trouble.
Why don't we take this to Taurus?
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Brinkhouse. I was only young, mind, but not like I'd fall out.
Hogwarts. Revelio.
Could it be a Merlin trial? That's that. Settled.
Revelio. Incendio. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego.
Simply too many. This looks intriguing.
Confringo.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Revelio.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
Lumos. Levioso. Revelio.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Confringo.
These Merlin trials won't get...
Revelio. Arresto momentum.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Arresto momentum.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Everything's all right.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
I feel as though I'm not alone. What's that? Who's there?
Revelio.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, been around all day. Mind you, suppose it could get a bit boring.
Revelio.
asleep on my feet, I could. What was that? What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
It's always my turn for patrol.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
There's something about that tree.
Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Descendo. Repulso. Accio. Levioso. Arresto momentum.
Interesting way to hide some treasure.
Revelio.
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one. This place has seen better days.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
mother's shoes this morning. This is ludicrous. I am putting my foot down quite seriously on prototype evening legs.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organising her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewellery, cards, old photographs. She got to her favourite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it, or be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Well, there was a troll in the tomb.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
I don't have anything for this at the moment. I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Professor Howard will never believe this. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.